Well, hello YouTube. Good morning. Here we are. Well, it's been a few days again since I vlogged. Kind of just shut down and took time to recover and stuff from things. Weather change sure knocks you in a loop. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, of course, it's a big road trip up to Edmonton, Alberta again. Going up there this time, not for medical reasons or up there for a semi-pleasure. Going to their big ice castle they have. I wanted to go last year, but last year was kind of a rough winter. This year, well, is a little bit better. Not by much, but a bit. So gonna take advantage of that and hit her on up. Hopefully I can get some footage of the ice castle and all that. Weather is supposed to be nice. It's actually supposed to be +6, Celsius, so it'll be melting like crazy. But I guess that's the way it is, right? Had to book my tickets ahead of time, so I couldn't have went the weekend before when it was -40. I had to go now because that's when the tickets are booked, and when you watch on the news, the tickets are selling quite fast. So, by the time the evening rolls around today, the tickets will have already been sold out. So by me booking them ahead, it kind of ensures the spot, to go on through. So gonna try to get some footage. Not 100% sure how much of it I'm going to be able to use. According to what I can find online, there may be music, so I might have to get creative with the audio. I might have to delete the audio off of the clip and put my own music over top of it, so everybody's all happy, right? As well as there's a few other details. We'll cross those when we get there. I'd like to do a couple of stops, while I'm up there, and maybe stop by the Costco's and see what they got. There's a few things I'm needing that I'm running out of that I bought almost 2 years ago now. So if I pick some of those up, then we'll be good for another couple of years. But pretty much, guys, got the old Blackview dash camera in the window. Pretty much gonna point her west. I got some running around in town to do before I go. Fuel up the old truck. And then basically we'll head her on out, and then, the roadway should be good. The truck's in good shape. Got everything else that I need to have on me. Camera gear and road bag all packed. So let's get her rolling, and we'll see you in Edmonton. Hello YouTube, here we are. Little bit of update for the day. Well, as you see, it's pretty much dark now. Well, made her to Edmonton. Had the running around that I wanted to get done. You know, stopped at the Costco, picked up some goodies, which most definitely was a good thing. Got some really good buys on, well, some meat. Got some good buys on some cleaner items, stuff that I can tuck away and not use for the next 2 years. Ended up going for a nice supper meal, which is a good thing. And then, well, walked around the ice castle. I was filming with the GoPro Session and the SJ6000. So I know the 6000 works, but I'm not 100% sure how the Session works, and I know they both probably don't shoot very well in the dark. And there were lights for the ice castle, like lighting in the ice, but it was a little bit on the dimmer side. So if the photos and videos turns out, I will insert them here. If not, then well, pretty much I'm just about ready to leave Edmonton. Got the truck all fueled up and point her back east, and then, well, we'll see you back home. And if the footage doesn't turn on out, then, well, it'll be a really short vlog with some driving footage, or I might just, well, scrap it altogether. So we will see y'all when we get back home. Made her on home a few minutes ago. Just got the truck unloaded of all the goodies and such, you know, from the Costco run and a couple of stops. I've kind of wasn't able to stop at all the stops I wanted to, but hey, that's what happens. I give her another couple of weeks. Be right back up there doing another event, and I'll make more stops in. You know, there's only so much time a person has in the day to do things safely and responsibly, and if you force it or rush it, then you don't get the time to do things you want to do. So if you can take your time, enjoy the sights, and make it worth the trip, then it all works out fine. Well, of course, like I said, got everything all unloaded. Gotta put away the meat and all the dry goods and stuff like that, and then obviously the task of editing up all the footage. I'm hoping the ice castle footage turned on out, because, well, it will be nice to see it on video, and hopefully the road footage turns on out, get it all edited up, and then well, it'll all be fine. Of course, like I said, in another couple of weeks be heading right back up there for the Ice on White. Be the first time in a couple of years that I went. Usually we end up with a warm streak into January, kind of like what's going on right now, but it's a little warmer leading up to it, and the sculptures and stuff aren't able to get properly, you know, formed or sculpted or maintained. So I just been passing it, because, well, it costs money to go, costs money to get there, and costs money all the way around, right? Where if it's going to be worth the trip, worth the things, then it'll be worth going. So we'll cross that when we get there. If the weather holds the way it is now or gets colder, then, you know, it'll be good to go. But pretty much, guys, enough for ramblings here. I'm going to shut her on down, go inside, start some editings, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.